Gotta ask you too, talking about Proof. I heard a good story about him when you guys were on the road.
Okay.
He was in Texas.
Okay.
Somehow got a can of green spray paint. But I wanted to hear it from you because you know, like Wikipedia, right? It could be bullshit.
Oh wow. Oh yeah, no, he just had a wild out night. I guess all of us take turns having one of those nights.
Right?
Yeah, he was I think he was real intoxicated. He decided that he wanted to grab the fire extinguisher at the hallway and just spray his chest green and jump in the audience with it. So yeah, that was pretty much what he did. It was a wild night, and he jumped in the crowd naked. So
whoa, how'd that go over?
Well, I remember he got back on stage in the state of Texas. It's legal to be naked on stage, so they was going to arrest him. So our road manager Mikey had a towel, holding a towel around Proof waist as he was rapping on stage. It was the weirdest shit ever.
And
oh my gosh!
Didn't one of you guys have to stay behind as the tour bus went on to St. Louis?
Yeah, Swift did. Swift stayed behind.
Swift?
Yeah.
He must have been happy about that.
Well, not when he got to St. Louis, but at the time, thought it was the right thing to do was to stay with Proof. So he was like, "Okay, man, we're not doing it. You stay with him." So he ended up staying with him, and they ended up catching a Greyhound bus because Proof had lost his ID.
Oh.
And I guess they got to the first stop, which was because it was in Austin. I think they got to Dallas, and they, you know how the Greyhound bus stop, and they do their little 5-minute breaks, whatever.
Yeah.
And Proof, I guess he had contacted one of the fans off of the internet and told the fan to meet him at the bus stop. And he literally got off and ran and jumped in the fan's car and left.
Wow, that's a brave thing.
So Swift called us from Dallas yo, I just lost Proof. I don't know. He jumped in the
What the?
car and left.
With some random fan.
Yeah, so
nobody knows.
So we was talking to him via email because he wouldn't answer nobody's phone calls. So Swift ended up having to do a 37-hour bus drive to St. Louis, and then Proof some kind of way got on the plane and got to St. Louis before Swift got there.
Oh shit!
So, I know my manager said he went to pick Proof up, and he said Proof had a shirt tied up, and his chest was green.
Still green.
Yeah, he had a cowboy hat on.
What the hell?
And a bag full of souvenirs, whatever. So, it was just wild. I remember Swift had got back. Swift made it to St. Louis maybe 30 minutes before the show, and he was steaming. He was boiling.
I bet.
I remember he seen Proof in the lobby. He was like, "What's up, Proof?" Proof was like, "What's up?" He was like,
"Why are you pissed?"
Yeah, he didn't know. Well, Swift was like, "So you just gonna do it like that?" He was like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah. Oh, he didn't even know.
No, he had no recollection of what Swift was talking about. I guess.
Nice.
It was a wild night.